Get you through my morning every day. Every morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, Adelaide's Jody and Hazy on Nova.
A real Sharknado situation down at Henley Beach yesterday where, oh my goodness, a shark washed up onto the shore. So we need an expert because I want to know why these sharks are coming so very close to us humans. Anton Covino is from Shark Watch SA. Good morning, Anton.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. Now, is it my understanding, was there one or two sharks yesterday?
Yeah, so just to elaborate, it was just one shark. So originally we thought that the shark had actually, the initial report that I'd received was that the shark had swum away and they successfully had rescued it. Unfortunately, just as quickly as it was sent on its way, it came right back in. So obviously a very distressed shark.
It's the
that,
age...
unfortunately passed away.
Sorry, it's the age-old question about whales beaching themselves, but why on earth are these sharks coming so close to the shore at the moment?
Well, the truth is we really don't know.
Yeah.
The experts are doing their best to, as quickly as they can, inform the public and, get some toxicology reports back to, I guess, all of us in order for us to better understand what's going on exactly. But there is a lot of speculation, a lot of theories at the moment. We do believe the most plausible cause would be that the algae bloom is causing these sharks to seek waters that are a little bit
cleaner,
sort of out of the ordinary for their traditional behaviour. What we're seeing is a lot of sick marine life. So whether or not it's going to be more or less of a threat to the public safety to enter the water, that's not something that I can answer. I would just simply say use your discernment. And the advice is if there is a food source around, if you're seeing schools of fish swimming around, then the best way to go about it is to avoid the water. Just because there's dolphins swimming around doesn't necessarily mean or indicate the presence or absence of sharks. And don't swim if there's a food source is the best piece of advice that I'm told to give at least.
Anton, I just don't want to grow up in a time where my kids are coming through and they start to question whether Sharknado was based on a true story. You know what I mean?
Yes, Sharknado, it's something that would be quite spectacular to document. And, it definitely adds the great fictional element to this whole story that's unfolding before our very eyes.
Anton, can you speak to the people that jumped in the water to rescue this shark yesterday? I mean, gutsy. This is a 2.7 metre great white shark, for goodness sake. That was very courageous.
Absolutely, yeah. And the gentleman who rushed in off his bike, apparently he just quickly rushed back to get back on with his day as quickly as he, jumped on top of this shark to try and save its life. So it's a great testament of the Aussie character, I think, shining through. Obviously, me in the position I'm in, I'm not going to advocate people try and rescue a predatory animal.
Yeah.
But I do see how it's a wonderful thing what they've done. It's very commendable, very courageous, and it's a very brave thing that they've done. So hats off to those people. It just shows the nurturing and loving character that we have towards these animals, regardless of, unfortunately, the incidents that have taken place involving attacks with humans. You can just genuinely see that people do have a logical frame of mind about these animals, and for the most part, they do understand that shark attacks are out of the ordinary. It's not like this perception where sharks are genuinely out to hunt humans. So I think we all realise that when we see acts like this unfold.
How was your bike ride, Dal? Oh, yeah, it was good. Rescued a great white, then cruised down the coastline, you know what I mean?
Crap. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Take your hand off of Daryl.
Right, what's for brekkie?
Anton Covino from Shark Watch SA, we really appreciate your time this morning. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, this feels pretty awkward.
It's a tricky one. Let's play a little game of you broke it, you should buy it.
Yeah.
Okay, and just bearing in mind that everyone gets on air, we'll go in the running for the Mother's Day package at Temple Day Spa. It is 5 hours of bliss worth $755 if you don't mind. How good.
That's like the ultimate Mother's Day gift.
Yes, absolutely. Now, producer Molly, you had a situation where you went to a friend's place and tell everyone what happened to your worldly goods.
Oh, no, drank too much, didn't you?
I feel sick. This is...
Just speak from the heart. Get it off your chest. It'll be therapeutic.
All right. These friends are interstate. They can't hear you. You're okay.
So we went to stay, dropped our bags there, and while we were out, their dog somehow opened the zip to my bag and just ripped through the contents.
Jeez, dog dropped the bomb.
Yeah.
Was it a dog or a puppy?
Well, it was two dogs. So one's a puppy.
Okay.
And one's an older dog. I assume it was the puppy.
Okay.
And when we got home, there was like a phone charger all chewed. Whatever.
That's okay.
A bra, kind of annoying.
Okay,
Not so
expensive one
bad.
though. What sort of bras are you wearing, Molly? Are you wearing fancy ones or are you just like a Target bra?
It's not a Target bra, but it's not, it's just,
It's not Simone Pirelli.
it's
This will mean nothing to you, this conversation.
Yeah. What about when you walk in and your dog's just teeing off on your bra? In half.
That sounds like my husband when I give him half an opportunity. But anyway,
That is actually live footage from Greg with the green light.
Anyway,
as you
sorry,
were, producer
Molly.
Molly, as you were.
the worst item was my brand new GHD straightener. I've never had one. I was saving up for ages, finally thought, all right, bite the bullet. You're going to have this for 10 years. And the little pup had chewed through the cord. Now, obviously, this is no one's fault.
No.
I feel like we could put some pretty solid blame on the pup. I don't know.
Yeah. There are two things in life as a woman, if you ever have the means to own it, I would highly recommend it because they're life-changing. One is a Dyson hairdryer. I had a Peter Dutton moment then.
Yeah, jeez. Christ, thought we were going to have to. Joe's was glitching again.
And the second one is a GHD hair straightener. And I was so proud of you that you bit the bullet and you were like, this is an investment in my hair longevity. And you did it. And then a puppy chewed through it. Oh, my God.
So sad. So we had to have this awkward conversation in the Uber on the way to the airport of what do we do? They very kindly offered to pay and gave us some money. But I just feel terrible, so awkward that they've had to give us this money. Should we have accepted it? So I just want to know if we've done the right thing. Has it happened to other people?
Hang on. They didn't give you the full. GHDs, we well know, are very expensive. They only gave you half.
They did. They gave us the money.
I don't want to S-can your friends, but that's it's only half.
It's something, though. It's definitely something.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a tough one.
Isn't it? All right, 13, 24, 10. If you broke it, should you buy it? Have you been in this situation where one of your friends has maybe borrowed something and they've broken it? Do you then turn around and go, well, cough up some cash, please?
Jeez, an awkward conversation is born from these situations.
Is it bad to accept the money? I don't know.
I don't think so.
It's so gross. It's so gross.
No, don't mess around when it comes to hair straighteners. I'm sorry.
Marissa from Paralowie, take us through it. What happened?
So in school, I was playing basketball and my friend got a bit angry and ditched a basketball at me. It hit my pocket and smashed my phone.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I wasn't very happy at all.
So, and then what comes from that? Has there been any conversation about replacing the damaged phone?
Yeah, so we messaged her and she's like, nah, I'm not paying for it. You can deal with it yourself. It wasn't me.
Oh!
It wasn't me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd be so
Well,
angry.
who was she blaming? The basketball?
Yeah, she said it bounced and must have accidentally hit me from someone else. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that'll make me so angry.
Oh, Marissa, you poor
Yeah,
thing.
very.
Hey, Marissa, do you know where she lives?
Kind of.
Okay. Well, if I've learned anything over the last few days, maybe you should turn up there and leave a little deposit on the porch.
No. Can you not encourage? Honestly.
That's what we do in South Australia.
Marissa.
To send a message, put on the driveway.
This is a high school student.
Oh,
mate.
right,
Can we
okay, sorry.
not encourage that sort of behaviour?
My
Thank
fault.
you. Let's go to Rachel from Goolwa. Good morning, Rach. What happened?
Hi. I had a very, very similar thing happen to me. So when I was getting ready for my engagement party, my cousin was coming to visit and her poor GHD straightener got eaten by my puppy.
Wait, so your dog ate it?
My dog ate it.
And so what did you do, Rach? What was the outcome?
I replaced it. I put in the money for a new one and then she got, a really, really, really nice one.
Oh, that's actually really kind of you, Rachel. That's really nice of you. Oh,
Of course, it wasn't her dog.
oh dear. Okay.
Why do they have such expensive taste, these puppies?
In hair straighteners of all things.
It's outrageous, isn't
It's
it?
me. Thank you so much, Rach.
Oh, all right. Give us a call, 13 24 10. You break it, you buy it. Have you been in this situation? What should you do? Producer Molly's in a bit of an awkward situation. We're trying to help her out.
Yeah, it's what we do here.
You broke it, you bought it. Tricky. There's no rules in this space. What are you supposed to do?
Yeah. So producer Molly has gone and visited a friend. The puppy has taken to her brand new GHD, which we all know as a woman is sacred.
Expensive too, by the way.
They're so expensive. So,
Even I know that.
yeah, so the question is, does producer Molly have the right to say, oi, you can pay for that, please?
Well, they have paid for it, but I feel terrible. It's just so awkward. The conversation is, ugh.
But also, do you have the marbles to have that conversation?
Yeah.
Because that's confronting. It's really confronting.
So awkward.
Talking about money and asking for money that you owed is awkward. I get awkward asking businesses for money even after I've invoiced. I'm like, I'm so sorry to do this. And then I do that and my wife, rightly so, is like, what are you talking about? They owe you money. They should be awkward and feel dodgy for not giving you money.
For not paying the money. I feel sick when I owe people money, especially when you forget.
Too.
It's horrible. You owe me about $150, by the way. Let's go to Shan. Hello, Shan. How are you?
Oh, hi guys. How are you going?
Good, thank you. What did they break?
Well, it was actually me in a way.
Oh.
So while we were getting married in northern New South Wales, we were involved in the Brisbane floods.
Oh, yeah.
And while we were getting married in Yamba, our house that we were renting flooded.
Yeah.
And we lost everything because we were on our bit of a honeymoon, and when we came back everything had pretty much black mold on it kind of thing.
Yeah.
So we had to get a skip, get rid of everything, and then I had enough of northern New South Wales and all of that. So let's go home to Adelaide. We got back home, we had a dog and a few fry pans in the car and stuff like that, and a gentleman that we had borrowed a television from messaged us and was kind of like, a bit of out of sight, out of mind, is it? And I was like, oh, no, because we had to throw away the telly too because it was, it had been in the water.
Yeah.
So, and I was so, embarrassed, and I was like, I am so sorry. So we went to JB Hi-Fi and we put a television on a payment plan and sent it to him. And he doesn't know, but we spent an extra couple of weeks living in the car because we didn't even have a mattress. To just pay it off. Obviously I didn't tell him that because I didn't want him to feel bad, and we did borrow it and stuff. And then, so I'm very much on the thing, you break it, you bought it. Even if it's a natural disaster.
So Shan, does he have any idea about this situation?
No. He just kind of was a bit feisty pants, a little bit out of sight, out of mind. You're off in Adelaide now. I think he thought we were having life of Riley, even though he knew we didn't. We just got married. We had no money. My husband was an apprentice. We were pretty pov.
But also, I'm so sorry. Wouldn't he sit there and go, hey, they've lost everything. Just, you know what?
Show some compassion.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a pretty hardcore fellow. So I was just I was just oh, well. And in my mind, I probably would have thought about it a couple months later, or, let's say half a year later once we had caught up, and then being oh, my God.
You had a bit going on, babe. You had a bit going on. Good on you for reimbursing him, but honestly, that's, wow. Okay, Hayley from Seaton. Good morning, Hayley.
Morning.
Good morning. You broke it, you bite. What happened?
So it was my partner. We were out with some friends, and we were on the beach fishing, and his friend would use his drone to take the line out a bit further.
Yeah.
And then he thought he'd give my partner thought he'd have a shot at it, and he didn't really get it done properly. As it went to go out, the drone it pulled it straight into the water.
That's a tough situation.
Yeah, so the whole thing just dropped in the water. It was oh, no, his mate ran in then because it was still where they could reach. He ran in and grabbed it, shook it all off, but it wasn't working.
Oh, so did you end up paying for it, Hayley?
Well, you know what? I don't even know what happened about all that because nothing really got it at the time. We thought, he might get it working, and then we were only over there on holiday, so it never really actually got sorted.
Oh, how convenient.
It was lucky, but yeah, I feel bad. I felt bad for him, but
who knows? Yeah. Who knows if it's RIP drone?
Yeah.
Who's
Also,
to say?
Hayes, I guess we'll never know. I guess we'll never go as he calls again for the 6th time that day.
Oh, Hayley, thank you so much.
I need to know. I need to know now.
I need to know. I need to know.
I need to know.
What's in the news today?
I need to know this.
Here's what you need to know.
What you need to know with Jody and Hazy.
Ah, Willie. This is just the latest episode in what appears to be quite the saga in the life and times of Willie Rioli.
Yeah, that was actually a bit of a good news story that he escaped with just a fine for striking Bailey Dale on the weekend.
Yes.
But as it turns out, there was a message that was sent to one of Bailey Dale's teammates, which was forwarded on to Bailey Dale, which had some pretty solid stuff in terms of the Bulldogs' next game, which is in Darwin.
Yeah.
And some potential friends that Willie has in there that might rough up Bailey Dale.
Text message read, I have lots of friends in the Northern Territory. He should be careful about leaving the hotel in Darwin next week. Oh, that sounds like a really thinly veiled threat, doesn't it? I mean, I don't even think it's veiled or thinly. It's just an outright threat.
So you know me, Jodes.
Yeah.
You know me. I'm Willie's biggest fan.
Oh, you love Willie.
Oh, I love Willie. I love the way he goes about it. He's got so much magic, but also he's actually really tough.
Yeah.
And he throws himself in front of contests. But
you also think we should do a documentary on the life of Willie Rioli because it's been fascinating.
It's been fascinating. And what I will say is that Willie's gone through some shit.
Yeah.
Like Willie, in terms of so what I've been told as well is some of the stuff that we don't know about in terms of racial and things like that that he's had to deal with across the journey.
I hate that.
Is absolutely despicable. So he's really had to go through some stuff. But yeah, this is just one of those incidents where I don't know. Like, could you take the phones? Take the phones from the players. So the thing about this as well is. The anger that probably you'd have after a game like that would be so probably overwhelming. And unfortunately, Willie sent a text to somebody who knows from the Bulldogs and it's been passed on.
It's like when you've had a few drinks, just stay off your phone when you're feeling that way.
Yeah.
You know.
And that's the thing. I don't know what you're like. So my new method in my wise old age is every time, and you have these moments where you want to send a text or you want to fire up or just ping off a really aggressive email.
Yeah.
And now I've taught myself, go for a walk. And every single time that I've gone for a walk, by the time I get back, I don't send the text.
Do you know one of the nicest pieces of advice that you ever gave me and it really stuck was when someone has pissed me off and I've wanted to respond, you've got, no, you kill them with kindness. And you said to me once, no one has ever regretted being nice to someone in that situation.
Yes, two things. No one's ever regretted fixing their teeth and no one has ever regretted killing someone with kindness.
I tell you what, I've regretted you fixing your teeth because I had to endure 2 years of Invisalign in the studio. 2 years, I tell you, of saliva flicking across the desk, you being unable to speak. Oh, man.
Now look
that
at
was
these
a lot.
Big, beautiful donkey teeth.
Your father, he's on the naughty list.
Jody and Hazy's Naughty at 6:40.
Naughty.
Oh, let's talk about the key to happiness. And I've certainly got a few mates that are going to put their hands up and go, I think I know what the key to happiness is. And I don't even have to hear what you say to know that, yes, you're correct.
Right.
It's all about sex.
Oh.
And the frequency of having sex.
Yep.
A recent study indicates that maintaining a consistent sexual frequency might serve as a natural mood booster.
Oh, no joke.
Well, hey, I'm not a scientist, but I could have told you that too.
Oh, man. Can I just say this before you launch in? Having sex is like going for a run, right? You never feel like doing it. You can't be bothered. But afterwards, it actually feels quite good.
And then you think, wow, I should do that more often.
Yeah.
But you never do.
But you don't.
Researchers analysed health data from over 15,000 adults and discovered that individuals having sex around once or twice a week were significantly less likely to experience depression. So the sweet spot is approximately 52 to 103 times per year, and it was strongly associated with notably better mental health outcomes.
Oh, there it is.
So it's once to twice a week.
There it is. Okay. So this is you with your wife. We need to be doing this more often because it's better for my mental health. Is that the card you're going to play?
Yes, and she's saying, oh, guess what? We should be doing it less often than is humanly possible.
Yes, because that is better for my mental health.
That's better for my mental health. Do you know what, though? Can I just say I could be that bloke that sits here and goes, oh, we should be having more sex to my wife and stuff. But then when I'm not at work and I'm with the kids for even just a couple of hours straight after I pick them up from school, I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
If I was Cara, I would shut up shop too. Jeez. Draining, isn't it? Should we get out there?
Yeah. Draining, isn't it?
Let's talk embarrassing cars, shall we? So I'm in that weird flux in between selling a car and purchasing a new car. And quite often when you do that, there's, a 1 to 2 week wait for said car to arrive in the state.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about your new car, your electric wankmobile.
Oh, don't...
Sorry. I know your electric car use is very, very sensitive in this space.
Do not call it
Let
that.
me rescind wankmobile, okay? No, I'll take it back.
Excuse me, this vehicle is the car of the future, thank
Right,
you
go
very
for it.
much. I call it the space car. It's the most beautiful vehicle on the planet.
Well, I guess I'm stuck in the past.
It's actually flying in from Mars as we speak. It's absolutely incredible. So I've got this gorgeous, stunning new car coming. However, in the interim, I have been driving around, as you well know, for the last couple of weeks in my mother's 2011 Kia Cerato.
Beautiful little vintage piece, isn't it? Love a vintage Kia.
And it is to the absolute mortification of my children. So much so, my 13-year-old said to me yesterday, she goes, Mum, it's actually really quite embarrassing at school because people know who you are. People go, oh, your mum's Jodie Oddie, and then you roll up to school driving the Kia Cerato. And they think you're a bit of a loser. And so anyway, mortifying, that's fine. I'll deal with it. It's not forever. But yesterday, she calls me as I'm picking her up from school and she goes, oi, you know the drill. Park right up the top, thanks.
That hurts the soul, doesn't it?
Isn't it? As I'm sitting about half a foot off the ground in my
Yeah. Also, as you're sitting there bopping along to your music via the cassette player. It was a really, really interesting moment on Friday. We spoke about it yesterday. Let's speak about it again right now. We had the leader of the opposition in. His name is Jodie. Go.
Peter Dutton.
Well done.
Oh, God.
Bang. That was quick.
The trauma. Now it's permanently
You
ingrained.
weren't so
I dream
quick
about,
on Friday,
I
though, were
dream
you?
about Peter Dutton now.
Do you?
Yeah.
It's very disturbing.
Oh, no.
Oh, you're a Harry Potter fan.
Stop saying that. You're not supposed to stay. Don't. Leave Peter Dutton alone.
Oh, let's take you back anyway. This is what happened on Friday when...
No. Context at first, please. It was a massive whirlwind of a morning. We had the Prime Minister call in at the last minute and then we had about a 45-second turnaround before Peter Dutton walked in the door with his entourage and he's standing about half a foot away from me and I panicked.
Oh, I panicked. This is how it came out.
We have the leader of the opposition, Peter Dutton, in the studio with us. And Peter, sorry, that was a real quick turnaround from the Prime Minister to you, so I was a little rattled.
And we all collectively had our heads in our hands.
Thanks for your help on that, too.
Why did we let Jodes take control?
Thanks for jumping in too, by the way.
Well, I forgot his name as well.
Oh.
Anyway, I've got good news for you, Jodes.
What is it?
You're not alone.
Really?
You're not alone. The most prominent person on the planet has also forgotten Peter Dutton's name.
Oh.
And he is Donald Trump.
Oh, me and Donald got a bit in common, eh?
Yeah, listen to this as he was talking about connecting with Anthony Albanese to congratulate him on his new term as Prime Minister.
Albanese, I'm very friendly with. I don't know anything about the election. He's been very, very nice to me, very respectful to me. I have no idea who the other person is that ran against him.
Hasn't it,
Trump just talks his mind.
Hasn't it been a bad week for Peter Dutton? He lost his seat. He lost the election. He'll probably lose the leadership of the Liberal Party. And now Donald Trump's like, me don't know who that is.
Yeah. What's next for Peter Dutton? Seriously.
I don't know.
It's tough.
Yeah, it's hard, isn't it?
If people are forgetting your name then, it's not going to be good for the future.
No.
When you're out as the opposition leader.
Absolutely.
And then in come the Voldemort jokes.
Stop doing it.
If you have a comparison, Peter Dutton and Voldemort, please text it through 0400 919 919.
Oh, my God.
Maybe do one of those things on social media where you put them side by side. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. Okay.
Okay, mate.
Okay.
Have you had your fun now?
I think I have.
Can we move on from Peter Dutton,
I'll
please?
scratch that itch.
I need to know. I need to know now.
I need to know. I need to know.
I need to know. What's in the news today? I need to know this.
Here's what you need to know. What you need to know with Jodie and Hazy.
Love a good passive-aggressive note plastered all over a Stobie pole. How about this for the best one you'll see all year? To the lady who defecated on our driveway. Do I need to repeat that?
You know who you are.
To the lady who defecated on our driveway at approximately 7:15 a.m. this morning on the 26th of April while walking your dog, you were recorded on our security cameras defecating on our private driveway. We have, and this is where it gets horrifying, we have clear video footage of the incident. You have 48 hours to return and properly clean up the mess.
That's right. As you were.
God, you're a child. If not, we will have no choice but to circulate photos from the footage to identify you. Please do the right thing. So many questions.
Jeez, defecate is such an aggressive word, isn't it? It's in the same, it probably hangs out with the word disgraceful.
Yeah.
And they're kind of sort of similar meanings.
In what universe, when you go for a jog or you go for a walk and you need to do a poo, you go, you know what? Where should I go?
Do you know what?
Should I find a park with a public toilet? Should I do that?
That drive over, bugger it. I'm doing it. We've been talking about this is sort of intellectual conversations we have off air consistently. We've been speaking during the songs all morning about what we'd actually do. We both agree on this. And if you disagree, 13 24 10 or send us a text 0400 919 919. Just crap your pants.
Yeah.
Because there's CCTV everywhere.
Everywhere. I would rather shatter my own pants than get caught on someone's camera squatting in their driveway doing a number 2, for goodness sake.
Yeah, the other thing as well.
What?
We're little old Adelaide.
Yeah.
And sure, we're building up some brownie points and I feel like we're building respect amongst the other states with all the cool things that we do.
Yeah.
But then when this makes the headline news and you see it on the Today Show, you see it on Sunrise, this sort of lowers us back down.
I wouldn't worry about that because Queensland Brisbane had a notorious poo jogger, and then there was one in Brighton, Victoria as well. So each state has their own, notorious poo jogger. So it's fine.
Right, okay.
We're not alone in this particular situation.
Right.
But also, if this woman gets identified, can you imagine? Oh, what about Marie in accounts? Did you hear? Marie shat in someone's driveway.
Shut on the driveway. I always had a suspicion about her. Jodes, the headline is Dog Walker Defecates. And look, we've put it out there, and I think we've got a lead.
I think so. Just to get you up to speed, if you're not, frustrated Adelaide families threatened to go public with an embarrassing image of a woman caught pooing in their private driveway if she didn't return to clean up the stinky act. It's interesting to note that this occurred on April 26th. She had 48 hours to return. It's now May 6 or May 5, whatever it is. Watch this space. But in terms of our efforts from a police front, we are right on this story because we've got a caller now.
It's a passion piece for you.
We have a caller who thinks she might have a bit of a lead. Let's go to Bryony from Jocelyn. Good morning.
Morning, guys. How you going?
You have some news on the porch, Pua. What's going on?
Great topic for a Tuesday morning.
Isn't it, Gorge? Yep.
But similar story with a colleague of mine who happened to be walking back up to the office and thought their eyes were deceiving them with the person crouched on the footpath and checked the CCTV footage and was not mistaken. The person was defecating on the footpath.
Oh, my gosh.
Whereabouts was this?
In the city, not far from your office, actually.
Whoa.
Oh, so for the uninitiated, we're on Hindmarsh Square, so sort of around Puri Street area.
Yeah, very close, just Puri Street.
Wow.
That is very interesting indeed.
So we don't know, we can't identify if it's the same person because we're yet to see the footage released from this Kensington Gardens home. But I mean, I asked the question, Bryony, how many people are taking a dump in a public place? You know what I mean?
Yes. And fair call, and not something I would ever consider doing, but each to their own.
Yeah, well, do you know what, Bryony? We're just going to put it out there to you straight right now. In a situation like that where you feel like you had to go, would you just grab your pants?
Do it in your pants.
Just do it in your pants and deal with it later?
Maybe, but I think I'd be sorting it out before it got to that point.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You're so organised, Bryony. Righto. Thank you for the call, and we will get to the bottom of this. And when we do, we'll have you to thank. So thank you so much, Bryony.
And also, Bryony, we would like that footage immediately, if not sooner. Thank you very much.
Sure thing.
Perfect.
Okay, have a good day.
All right. Thank
too.
you.
Oh, good stuff. All right. Any more leads, please? Call us 13 24 10.
Good stuff is not the words that I would use at this
Good
point.
stuff, guys.
Jody and Hazy, song.
What a beautiful, wholesome little game this is.
Oh, yeah.
It brings us closer together.
It's all fun and games until someone loses and cracks the dirts.
Oh, that's the bad bit, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great.
Some of us crack the dirts harder than others.
Are you looking in a mirror right now?
No, I'm looking past you at the reflection.
All right, this is how it rolls. We've got some songs that are orchestralised, Nova hits and throwbacks, actually. We've got Emma from Old Noarlunga. Whose team you on, Emma?
Hello, I'm on your team, please.
Oh, okay. That's so nice. Thank you for your faith. All right.
Thank you.
And we've got Rebecca from Seaford Meadows, and that means you're on Team Hazy.
Go on, you back.
Absolutely. Yes, we've got it.
Ah, good stuff, Beck. That's the sort of confidence we need.
All right, the score is sitting at 7-6 as we enter into today's round of songs. So song.
Producer Molly, in terms of, we've got some difficult songs on the way here. What do you reckon?
There is one that is quite tricky.
Okay.
All right.
But I think you can do it.
Okay.
All right.
Here we go.
Okay.
First song ready to go, Jodes?
Yeah, sure.
Let's bounce. Hazy. Vampire.
Yep.
Olivia Rodrigo.
It is, yep. Correct.
And I'm not a big Olivia fan. I'm not a big Olivia fan.
Are you sure?
Guilty.
Sure. Because the way you just swayed your hips then when you got that right would suggest otherwise.
Just feeling I was let it soak through my veins.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
1-0.
Here we go.
All good.
Okay, ready to go for song 2?
Yep.
Here we go. Hazy.
Oh, no. What is it?
Flow Rider. I Got a Feeling.
He's got it.
No.
Oh.
Incorrect.
Okay.
Sorry?
I Got a Feeling is also a different
It's a
band.
different band. That's Black Eyed
jeez.
Peas, mate.
Anyway,
All right,
as you were, Jodes. I'm
I got
embarrassed.
a feeling that I never have before.
All right, we're running out of time, Jodes.
Is it? Don't. It's Flow Rider. I got a good feeling. Good. It's just good feeling. It's
No,
just good feeling. It's just good feeling.
It's none of the above.
Oh.
It's actually Avicii with Levels.
We were way off.
Okay. All right.
What?
Whatever orchestra put that together needs to have a good
I
hard
was
look
so
at
confident that was Flow Rider.
Yeah.
Did you feel that too?
I thought it was Flow Rider. Only after you said it, though.
Oh, my God.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. What happens
Okay.
now if I
So-
get this right? It's a tie.
So what happens? I either win or we draw, okay? You're
Yep.
going for the draw.
Yep.
Here we go. Hazy. So what? Pink.
Correct.
Credit where credit's due. That was actually quite phenomenal from me. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying not to be obnoxious in this space. Remember, I'm working on it. It's a work on. It's a work on.
Well done.
No, do you know who the real hero is here?
Who?
It's you, Rebecca. Well done.
Well done, Beck.
Woohoo! Thank you so much. Well done.
Congratulations, Beck. Apologies to Emma.
Ah, that's okay.
Had so much blind
Congratulations.
faith that proved to be really misplaced.
Well, it's fine. Congratulations, Beck. You've won a Cheapest Chips voucher. $100 worth. Gift cheaper this Mother's Day. Cheapest Chips. From perfume to chocolate, they've got you covered in-store and online. That takes us now to 86.
No, you're telling the story.
Oh, you're so angry.